Dear friends, welcome to Know Thyself YouTube channel. Good morning. Hope you are all staying safe and keeping well. I sincerely thank all of you who have subscribed to this channel and follow the channel. If you find the contents of the videos uploaded in this channel useful, please subscribe to this channel and click the notification or the bell icon so that you can be notified when a video is uploaded. Kindly share the videos with others around the internet. In the last 3 episodes of Know Your Mind segment, we analyzed the characteristics of the learning process. In this episode, we will spell out the components or elements of learning. There are 5 components that constitute the learning process. They are drive or motivation, cues or stimuli, response, reinforcement, and retention. Let us briefly consider each of them. First, motivation. Motivation, also referred to as drive, acts as a spur to learning because learning frequently occurs only in the presence of a motivation. Motivation is based on needs and goals in a given situation. For example, learning about the motives of consumers is the primary task of people who produce and sell consumer goods because knowledge about the motives of consumers would help the marketers to assess if their product will best fulfill the needs of the consumers. Thus, knowledge of consumer motives would facilitate developing an appropriate marketing program. There are 2 types of motivation: primary or physiological, and secondary or psychological. The former is external while the latter is internal. These 2 categories of motivation often interact with each other. In fact, a number of motivations may be operative in a particular situation. To predict a certain type of behavior, it is necessary to establish which motivations are stimulating the most. Second, cues. Cues, also referred to as stimuli, are those factors perceived by the person as existing in the learning environment. Cues are the stimuli that gives direction to motives or drives. Taking the example of the consumer market, the marketing mix, namely the place, price, packaging, styling, advertising, and displays, serve as cues or stimuli to help consumers fulfill their needs in product specific ways. The idea is to discover the conditions under which a particular stimulus will increase the probability of eliciting a specific response. There are 2 types of cues or stimuli with respect to their results in terms of response concerned, namely generalization and discrimination. Let us briefly consider both of these. Generalization. The principle of generalization has important implication for human learning. Generalization occurs when a response is elicited by a similar but new stimulus. Because of generalization, a person does not have to completely relearn each of the new tasks, for it allows members to adapt to overall changing conditions and specific new assignments. This is because an individual can borrow from past learning experiences to adjust smoothly to new learning situations. Discrimination. Discrimination is a procedure in which a person or an organization learns to produce a response to a stimulus but avoids making the same response to a similar but somewhat different stimulus. For example, a supervisor discriminates between 2 workers based on the quality of their work or the product they make. Discrimination plays a significant role in the learning process. Third, response. Cues or stimuli and motivation or drive lead to and result in responses. How an individual reacts to a motivation or cue constitutes his or her response. Responses may be in the physical form or in terms of attitudes, familiarity, perception, or other complex phenomena. In the above example, the responses of the supervisor who discriminates between worker producing low quality products and the worker producing high quality products would be different. His response towards the quality conscious worker would be positive and appreciative, while with the other, the response will be less positive. Fourth, reinforcement. Reinforcement is a fundamental condition of learning. Without reinforcement, no measurable modification of behavior can take place. In fact, reinforcement increases the likelihood that a specific response will occur in the future as the result of specific cues or stimuli. This is because reinforcement makes sure that the desired behavioral change is brought about in the given group in a certain situation. For instance, telephone companies paying cash discounts to customers who pay their bill regularly would serve as the reinforcement to bring about the desired behavior of paying bills promptly in other customers as well. Fifth, retention. Retention consists in the stability of the learned behavior over time. Retention is the opposite of forgetting. Some of the learning is retained over a period of time, while others may be forgotten. For instance, the learned habit of paying telephone bills regularly because of cash discounts by telephone companies may continue to be retained because of the cash benefits. In the next episode, we will take up for consideration the principles of learning. Thank you for watching this video. Stay blessed until we see you again with another video.